Hey boys, how are we getting on? In today's video, I'll be giving you some of the best budget skins I have found for Counter-Strike. This video is for those of you who may not have the biggest wallet, but nonetheless want to be looking fly in your games and flex on your friends. We will just be looking at the rifle skins today, but if you would like to see a full budget inventory, let me know in the comments. Speaking of those comments, this is my first time making a video like this, so it may be kind of scuffed, so leave any feedback below. Okay, with all that said, let's get into the skins. Okay, so the first weapon we're going to be looking at is the AK-47. Okay, so the first AK skin is going to be the AK-47 Elite build. This skin is coming in at around $4.90 on the Steam market. You might be able to get it a little cheaper with buy orders. But this one that I found on the market at 009 for only $4.90. This skin is very nice. You might even be able to put some Virtus Pro stickers on it and make it look very cool. The next AK suggestion is going to be going to the AK Slate in the minimal wear. This is currently sitting at around €5 on the Steam market, and I think it is just in one word, clean. You could put any stickers on this gun and I think it would contrast perfectly. It's just the perfect canvas for you to be creative with. The next skin I'm going to be going with is not for everyone. We're going with the AK Blue Laminate in minimal wear. This is currently sitting at €9 on the Steam market. A bit steep, but it's part of an old collection, which if you're a collector, that might be of interest to you. I personally think it's quite cool. And again, very simplistic, changes the handle, you could put stickers on it, very cool. An extra suggestion for the AK is the red line and field tested. The reason I'm not including it is because the price is a bit steep at $16.71 on Steam, and I tried to keep the prices below 10. I think you can't deny that this color contrast is just beautiful, and it is a bit scuffed, but I can get behind it. I think if you look at my own AK, you can see an example of how some blue stickers can contrast very nice on the skin. You can also buy all of these skins on a third-party site, such as Skinport. Please sponsor me, please, if you again want to save more money. The next gun that we're going to be looking at skins for is the AUG. First up is going to be the Arctic Wolf. I think it looks very clean, and for only €6 in factory new, it's quite a nice skin. The next skin on our list is the Stimfalion. No idea how to pronounce that. At €7 for factory new. I think it looks very nice, and it's not a skin you see very often. Coming in as our final AUG skin is going to be the Fleet Flock. This skin is very unique, and I can't say I've seen a lot of people with it. It's coming in at around €8.80 on the Steam market. I think it looks very cool. The next gun we're going to be looking at skins for is the AWP. In my opinion, I think this is the most important skin in the loadout. The first skin we're going to be looking at is the Dragon Wait, no, that's not right. There, that's better. The first skin we're going to be looking at for the AWP is going to be the AWP Paw. This skin in factory new is going to be coming in, I've no idea, coming in at about $5.50. And what's special about this skin is that if you go through the efforts, you can find a good pattern that has the golden cat right in the middle of it. Very cool. The next AWP skin we're taking a look at is the AWP Mortis. In factory new, coming in at around €8. I think it looks very cool. It's quite a unique design, and you don't usually see these colors on an AWP. The final AWP skin I'm sure is coming at no surprise. This is the AWP Atheris in minimal wear, and for only €6, I think this skin looks incredible. One of the best budget skins in the game, in my opinion. The next gun we're going to be taking a look at skins for is the FAMAS. Coming in first is going to be the FAMAS Valence in factory new. It comes in at just under €5 on the Steam market, and I think these colors are just awesome. It looks great in game, it looks great here. The next skin we're taking a look at is the ZX Spectron. In factory new, coming in around that €5 mark. I think it looks awesome. The orange outline looks great, it just looks clean. This is going to be one of my favorite skins in the game. The Mecha Industries collection. This one written into the FAMAS. In factory new, around $7.50, I think it's worth the higher price point. It looks unbelievable. It looks like something straight out of Star Wars. I think it looks very cool. The next gun we're going to be looking at skins for is the G3. Now this gun doesn't get a lot of use, so the skins for it are quite cheap. But if you'd like to splash out even more, you can get these ones in StatTrak. For my first recommendation, it's got to be the G3 Hunter. Now this skin doesn't look like much, but for just 25 cents in the Steam market, I think it looks very clean. It's very simplistic, but it looks realistic. I think it looks very cool. I've never actually seen this skin before making this video, but for just 30 cents, the G3 ventilator looks very cool. This is factory new. There's a bit of wear and tear, but I think that just adds to the skin and gives it more character. Jesus Christ. Now for our final G3 skin, we are breaking the bank. This is a whopping 80 cents on the Steam market. I think, like the other skins, it's quite simplistic, but there's a nice splash of color that I think looks very nice. And just for audience retention, we're going to throw in a little capsule right in the middle. Come on, baby, show us a holo. Show me how good the video is going to be. Let me see it. Oh my god! Oh my god! The next gun on our list is the Galil AR. For the low price of $125, I think the Galil Signal in Factory New is a nice addition to your loadout. I think that the Galil AR connection is awesome. This looks like something straight out of Star Wars once again. It looks like something the Republic would use. I very much like the design of the skin. For our final Galil skin, for $170 you can get the Firefight in Factory New. I very much like this skin. It's quite realistic and quite simplistic, but I think it looks very nice. The orange accents go very well with the silver. Next is the recently nerfed M4A1S, but nonetheless, a very important skin. Our first M4A1S skin is the StatTrak Night Terror in Factory New. This skin is very cool, and what you might not know is it looks even better in Battle Scared. Both of these come in at around 7 or 8 on the Steam market in StatTrak, and personally, Battle Scared has got to be my favorite. I love the purple glow it gets. The next M4A1S is gotta be the Basilisk in minimal wear. This skin comes in at around €6 from a very old collection, the Vanguard, and I think this is simplistic at its best. It's so nice. I love the engraved dragon into it. Very cool. Our final M4A1S skin is the recently added Amphorasaur S. This is coming in at around €8, but the case is very volatile, so are the skins. I saw this skin and I got so hyped. I love dinosaurs. I think the color palette on this is very cool. Very good addition to your loadout. The very similar M4A4 has a very different skins, so let's take a look at them. First up is the M4A4 Tooth Fairy, coming in at around €7 in minimal wear, around 10 if you want to get the factory new. I think it looks very nice. It looks quite worn down. It has these shades of pinkish black. Very cool. A skin I used to trade up a lot back in the day. This is a minimal wear M4 Spider Lily. The minimal wear will fetch about €4 on the Steam market, or you can splash out for the factory new and pay 10. I think this skin, again, very simplistic, very cool. Not many colors change. It gets like a navy little blue. I very much like the red flowers on it. Very cool skin. The final M4 skin is the Evil Daimyo. Very nice skin, very cool colors. And what's cool about this skin is the fact that it's from an old collection. So a lot of these have some old stickers on them. I found this one for around €7, and if you put in some effort into looking on Steam and third-party sites, you can find some very old and very cool sticker crafts. The next thing on our list is the Scar 20. Another gun you won't use very often, but let's try find some cool skins for it. The first skin we have has got to be the Garotto. This is bound to put a smile on Pop Anomaly's face, and it can put a smile on yours too for only 50 cents in Factory New. God, that was so cool. Next is a very simplistic skin, and it's the Blueprint. In Factory New, it'll run you about 40 cents, but I think it looks very nice. Next, kind of ruining the theme for the cheap auto snipers, is the Bloodsport in Factory New. This will cost around $7.50. I think it looks very cool. It's a lot cheaper alternative than if you were going to get an AK Bloodsport, and you probably won't see it as often, but the color scheme, the design, very cool in my opinion. Next is the SG, a gun that's not as prominent as it used to be, but there's still some very cool skins out there for it. The first skin is going to be a minimal wear Cyrex. This is going to run you around $6.40 on the Steam market. I think it looks very cool, great color scheme, very sleek. I know this one is definitely not going to be a popular opinion, but I absolutely love how the integral looks in Battle Scared. It very The skin has a very like rustic and old school feel to it, so I feel having it beat up like this in battle scarred looks very cool. You can snag one for only €9. Finally, for the SG is we're going old school. It's gonna be the candy apple in factory new for around only €5. But if you want to get it not very scuffed like this, you're gonna have to get quite a low float one, so you are gonna have to put in a bit of time. This skin looks very cool, and I feel like you can make some very cool sticker crafts on this. Maybe Astralis, maybe some Gambit. The final rifle on our list is going to be the SSG. Let's go out with a bang. The first SSG skin we have up is the Handbrake in Factory New. It'll run you back around €2, and I think it looks very slick. The scope doesn't have a skin on it, unfortunately, but I feel like it much makes up with that. With the very nice colors, you've got some blue, you've got some silver, very cool. Next up, a personal favorite of mine is going to be the Abyss. In Factory New, it'll cost you about $360, but I think it looks very cool. It looks like some modern art, you know, it's got some blue, some dark blue, very cool. And my final skin recommendation in this video is going to be the Fever Dream. In Factory New, it'll cost you about €2, and if you were to get its stat track, it would be around 8. I think it looks very cool. It's got like this punkish feel to it. The blue and the pink complement each other very well. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. Just as a little treat, we'll open one capsule. Not because I'm a gambling addict, but just for the content, you know? It would be nice to end this off on a bang. No, PGL. Guys, this is my first proper video I've made. This took me so long, so a subscription and a like will be very much appreciated. Any feedback, leave it in the comments. I always like, I reply to all of them. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.